Hey everybody, Hollywoodpizza here. We're playing a pretty spicy deck today that got an update from Shadows over Innistrad. We're going to play some more Hammer Time today. Pretty similar to the list that we played previously on the channel. This time we've got 4 Sigarda's Aids from the Shadows over Innistrad set. This costs 1 white, and then we can cast an aura or equipment as though it had flash, and then we can just put that equipment right onto a creature. So obviously with Hammer, that's going to be a really big beating. We can start with turn 1, any of these 1-drop Sacred Cat Recruitment Officers, Skrelv, follow that up with a Sigarda's Aid, and then slam the hammer down and punch our opponent for just a massive amounts of damage. On top of that, we have a Sword of Forge and Frontier against any red or green based decks. Maul the Skyclave that helps us go over the top of flying. Kemba, which makes sure that our cats are able to equip onto any equipment when they enter the battlefield, and Kemba itself included. Like our Lion Sash, which is great against any graveyard-based strategies. And on top of that, it's an equipment. We can go grab it with the Fighter class or the Astor. Adorn and Pouncer helps kind of just beat down pretty quickly with that double strike. Between that and the hammer, you can just outright kill the opponent in one hit. Recruitment Officer, just a great one-drop, and it digs deeper into our deck. Sacred Cat, like we mentioned, has lifelink and it comes back from the graveyard. Nahiri helps us in the late game to keep equipping our equipments onto cores. And Fable just kind of helps churn through the deck and get a threat and even get that reflection as well. For special lands, we have one of Viganjo, 3 Mutavaults to help with the beatdown as well. In our sideboard, we've got a couple Lauren's Escapes for anything that's targeted removal or board wipes with that Hexproof and Indestructible. A couple Alpine Moons against Mono Green. 2 Grafdigger's Cages for anything that's Collected Company or Graveyard based. Same as these Rest in Pieces. These are just great against Greasefang. The Grafdigger's a little bit better against Coco and like a Cat Oven deck. The Rending Volleys against Greasefang, Angels, Mono White Humans, just a variety of different decks that could give us a problem. 1 of Shadow Spear for aggressive matchups or to give our big creatures trample. That extra ossification besides the 2 main deck to give us a little bit of some interaction, getting rid of a creature or a planeswalker that's problematic. And a couple Laurens that can help get rid of an artifact or an enchantment, while also being a decent vigilance threat and drawing some extra cards if we need it to be. Had a ton of fun with this deck as I always do. Let's go ahead and jump into some games and smash some face. Gonna be on the play here with some hammer. I think this is a pretty okay hand. Got some creatures. We have one of the payoffs. And we even have a removal spell so we can curve out. Yeah, let's start with Skrelv. Yeah, I think that matchup's gonna be tough though. Like, I think Oven's just really good in Explore either way. Okay, Hive. So our opponent may be trying the same thing we are. Let's get this Recruitment Officer down. Let's attack for 1. Going in for some poison. We're both getting toxic here. Looking for land, looking for equipment. Okay, there's land. Coming in for 2. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Being able to block the equipped creatures like what you need to be doing. Well, that kind of sucked, but it's okay. It's a little bit scary. We could block one of these. Get this back anyways. I think we're okay though. We can at least take the 1 right now. Really need an equipment. So if you or something. No, I don't actually. It's a really good shout. We're only playing 2 of the Scamp to try it out. Or did I take it out? I actually cut it out completely. We're playing like closer to the mono white version. I could try something like that out. It's a pretty decent idea. Man, this is kind of nuts right now, actually. I'm just gonna swing with this. Hammer time. Put it on this. Hit them for 11. Play this, put this on it. Yeah, that's fine. do like the lifelink though. They're at 6. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try to play this. See if we can get the removal spell out of their hand. Maybe they just have a counter here. They got something, right? I'm definitely thinking about it. But yeah, Fling Effect is a really good idea. Oh, Fatal Push there. Okay. Do we keep it on the Sacred Cat? I actually think that's fine. We still can block here. They're taking 2, going down to 4. They need to have a blocker. Yep, we block 1. That's fine. I'm just gonna play this. And swing out with the team. No Wandering Emperor, no double white. Do they have a removal spell? Just 1 won't do it though. They need 2. Okay, we got through that. Not sure what they're playing. We didn't really get to see too much of their deck. I'm guessing it's just poison. Maybe they're playing the poison cards. I think we want the Laron. I think that's really about it, though. Kind of like them getting some creatures that can't block, but still being able to blow something up is good. Do we just want the escape, just in case? Let's cut these down. We're on the draw. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is fine. Could name Mythic with this. Let's try this out. Sure. It's a little bit awkward, but it's okay. Hey, thanks, Phantom Omaha. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us. You enjoy the rest of the day, the morning, wherever you're at in the world. Okay, there's the Hive a turn late. You love to see it. Yeah, I think we just blow it up. No reason not to. Do they have a protection spell here? Okay. Well, Laron's pretty good. Well, they did have the Fatal Push, though. We have Kemba plus Ossification if you play this. Okay, there's a Hive, sure. Sigarda's Aid's pretty good, too. I think we just do all that. And then we can drop Sword next turn and the Ossification. Do they have a kill spell here? We could also activate Mutavault and play the Sword. Non-token creature. Do we just activate the Mutavault? Alright, do they have another removal spell? We're gonna find out here pretty soon. We have a Sword. 2 of them actually, so we're hoping to connect here. Get a couple cards off the top. See something fresh. Okay, Supreme Verdict, sure. Okay. Well, we need some creatures. That is not a creature. I think we'll just play this. Let's get rid of their might. Kind of protect ourselves from them getting lifelink eventually. And getting a massive army. Alright, let's pass it back. Might just want to play one of the swords just because it's good on mana. Yep, I get another creature. It's fine. And another one here. Christmas with 3 in a row. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, they're probably just going to take a sword anyways. May as well do this. Maybe they take them all. It's more than likely sword, though. Oh, they took them all. Okay. Seems good to me. Awake against your will. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us here. Okay, Augury. They'll proliferate. I think we play one of these, though. No creatures. Sad face. Feel like we were definitely in this for a while, but no creatures is bad. Kind of flooding out a little bit. Okay, hammer. 4, 7. Yeah, even like a creature doesn't really save us because we're dead in 2 hits pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Do we want a Nahiri? I think we're okay. We just flooded out a bit. That was kind of all that happened that game, you know? 2 of those lands were creatures. We probably would have just won that game outright. Okay, on the play. We gotta take a mulligan here. That's a little bit better. We know that's pretty so-so. So let's start with recruitment. Kemba, Fable. Pretty good curve out. Even though we don't have like anything that's like huge hitting like an equipment. We still got some threats down. We know that their deck isn't the fastest, so I want to play Mutavault into Kemba. Really hoping for like an equipment. Okay, Mirix into Thoughtseize. Well, there goes the Fable, I would think. Wow, they got rid of that. Interesting. We hit Hammer, which is pretty nice. Let's come in for 2. Just pass it back. Guess we could have just played this tapped. I was thinking more like I want to attack with the Mutavault token, but that doesn't really seem like too much of a reality right now, at least. Maybe next turn. Ooh, lockdown. Alright, there go the tokens. And the recruitment. Lauren's pretty good. Oh, we hit a land anyways. What's Lauren? Just get our creature back. Yeah, that's fine. More mana is better. We get Mutavault next turn. This flips over. Ooh, well, there goes the hammer. Might have played it, but we know that we're only really going to get it equipped through like a Sigarda's. I guess you could argue Kemba. So maybe wanted to get it down there. Not sure, though. Yep, there's the Kemba, too. Well, a bit rough there on that draw. Don't know what we're going to top deck, but maybe wanted to get the hammer down. We know they play Supreme Verdict. Let's pass it back. There's an Augury, so we get a redraw at least. Still have a creature land. Alright, Alright, so those cards are dead. I'll activate this. Just want to play this. No, let's Kemba. Kemba and pass the turn. Activate, so land. Could potentially get this down to make this a 4/4. Okay. Okay, sack a non-token creature. Do we sack the Kemba? No, I think we just turn this into a creature and then sacrifice itself. Sacrifice this. This comes down. We'll reconfigure. Do they not have anything? We'll exile a permanent card. There's a permanent card. Yep. Exile this. Do we have the win? They only have 2 white mana. 2 blue mana, pretty much. Combination, either or. Yep, there's an augury. Alright. Looks like we came in for lethal. Just barely. We ran out of cards there at the end, but just able to squeeze that through. With the help of Mutavault, you can definitely see how it helps us more ways than one. We'll go and see it for the next match. And I think this is a pretty keepable hand. We've got Skrelv, Ossification as early interaction, and a Maul. So Maul does make the Skrelv potentially unblockable, which is nice. Looks like we're up against potentially Cat Oven or Groll. If it's a Groll, I guess the main cards we'd be looking out for would be like a Chrome War, Stomp against like a Skrelv. Okay. Well, they paid the 2 life. Do they have a Fatal Push? Okay, looks like they do. Hey, what's up, Black Trav? Hope you're doing good. Looks like we may be up against Transmogrify deck. Let's Skrelv, Sigarda's Aid, and pass it back. Maybe wanted to ossify. Call me risky. They might have it here. Okay, tap land, so they don't have it yet. The Seiju, though, on the Sigarda's Aid. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, we'll grab a Foundry. Seems pretty decent for us. Yep, just gonna do this. Exile the token. Play Mutavault. Hit them for 1. And 1 Toxic and pass it back. We have this Maul, which is nice. Mutavault for extra damage, so... Opponent's definitely got to come up with some blockers here pretty soon. Yep, there's a Fable. Pretty nice. Okay. We hit another Mutavault. Yeah, let's get this down. Coming in for 3. We'll pass it back. Could block the Goblin token if we want to with the Mutavault. Maybe in some trouble if they do have the Transmogrify now. Really just depends what they have in their deck as like the big payoff here. Okay, Fire Prophecy, sure. Do we block? We might want to. Thoughtseize, sure. Just lands here. Coming in, let's see. Equip. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this to cut them off a little bit. Ooh, fighter class. It's pretty decent. Mostly because it goes and gets us a creature. Could also get sword. Sword's pretty good. Yeah, let's get sword. We'll just play it. Sword gets us more cards. That means we're not getting blocked by the reflection either. It's a bit sketchy, but I could also just activate this for 3 mana, makes the sword free for the rest of the game. Okay, wow, Hammer. Hammer's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do this. Let's just activate. Yeah, we'll do this. Yep, put it here. Attack for 4. Okay, we had a Sacred Cat, so we get to play this. We get to play this. Play the cat. We just play Hammer here. Move this over. Play Hammer. Attacks up to 1 target creature blocks this combat if able. Like this protects us from Thoughtseize, but we kind of want them to Thoughtseize. They'll go down to like 6. So them dealing themselves damage is still definitely within our game plan here. Okay, Gigantha doesn't really do much. Okay, a store. Yeah, we just play this. Oh wow, we just have another sword. Yeah, I mean, we already have the hammer. We'll just take another sword. Yep. Gonna equip here. Go to combat and hit for 13. Alright, so you can definitely see the power of sword here where we kind of just have protection from almost all their cards. We've got to be on the lookout though because we know that they could just kill their tokens and get a card out. So I'm just going to play the Graph Diggers. Let me see. Indomitable. Creativity. Pretty sure creativity puts it into play from the deck, right? For each permanent, reveals cards from the top of his or library. And exiles that card. Okay, so it doesn't protect against creativity. Because creativity exiles the card. So I guess we just want the ossification. Do we want Laron? Laron seems okay. It blows some stuff up. Store was pretty good there. Just got the Nahiri. Yeah, Nahiri's probably a little bit slow. I still like a store here. It worked out pretty good for us there with the hammer. Lion Sash. Fable's a little bit worse for us on the draw, but it is like one of our engines. I think that's fine. We'll try this out. Okay, it's still going to be on the draw again, but... no Gigantha from our opponent either, unless it pops up now. That would mean they potentially brought in some double colored cards, so maybe a Mythic on the way. Nope, there's a Gigantha. This hand's really, really close. Like, we have what we need, but no second land is kind of bad. Ooh, this is even rougher. Yeah, I gotta keep these 5. Not too happy about it, but... you know, one lane hands are really, really risky. Let's do this. We can go get the sword with the fighter class. Obviously, if they have Thoughtseize, it's really bad for us, but it is what it is. Okay, there's the briefcase. Looking for ossification then, off the top. Okay, we did not hit it, unfortunately, so... going for the sword here. We know it's good against them. We'll swing. They're not going to block. They potentially have the Transmogrify now. Yep, gonna take it. There's a Transmogrify, and what do they have? Yep, Atraxa. Okay. So we need ossification off the top, but does ossification even do it? Okay, we hit that. Yeah, it's not going to be... fortunately, that's not going to be enough here for us. Let's see. Could play Rending Volley, but we know a lot of their tokens aren't just white. I think we just run it back. We're just pretty much trying to combo them before they combo us here. Yeah, I think this is okay. I don't want to mulligan too much like we did last time. Yeah, let's do this. Skrull, fighter class into the sword. Unless we hit like a Sigarda's Aid, then we'll want the hammer. Ooh, Thoughtseize is really rough though. They're gonna get rid of the fighter class, so all we have right now is Skrull. That's all we're relying on. They're down to 15, but they know they got rid of one of our more important cards, and they have the Courier Briefcase. Potentially into the Transmogrify again here for us, unfortunately. We did hit a Maul, though. Gonna hit for 3 here. Okay, they have the push. That's fine. We'll take 1. We hit Fighter's class. Let's do this. We'll play the Fighter's class. Going to go get the sword. And we'll pass it back. We get to play sword and equip it. So that's definitely something. Looks like they missed a land drop again, though, which is good for us. Really hoping to hit ossification here. Okay, they hit Fable. Attacking for 1, we'll take it. Another sword. Alright, let's get sword down. We'll equip. Hit for 3, get them down to 9. Okay, not any cards, unfortunately, that we can play. Oh, they only discarded 1 card. Do they have an Atraxa here? Yep, there's a Transmogrify. Gonna hit the Atraxa. Hit a good amount of cards. We're not out of it yet, though. We can deal them a good chunk of damage here. Okay, there's a Fatal Push, though. Yep. It's going to be hard to come back after that. We need a creature. We did hit the hammer. But yeah, fortunately we got comboed out here. We had a pretty good start that last game. We need an ossification for one of their tokens at least early, but fortunately this deck does have a bit of a hard time against combo. We'll see how our next match goes. Looking for the latest comic book to add to your collection? How about the last card for that Magic the Gathering Commander deck? Well, the comic book store's got you covered. Shop online at comicbookstore.tcgplayerpro.com or come in person at 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey.
This video is brought to you by MagicJank.com, the spiciest cards for your sauciest decks. Buy and sell Magic the Gathering products and gear today on MagicJank.com.
Pizza people, are you enjoying the content? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that bell icon as well. That way, anytime any of our new content comes out, you're able to see it right away. Hey, leave a comment down below as well. Tell us what you're going to play in the next event, or tell us what you're enjoying about the video. Don't forget, check out the description too. We've got tons of great content down below, and on top of that, we're going to have our tournament schedule too, so get in on it. Hope to see you. Gonna be on the play here with some hammer, and yeah, we can keep this hand. A little bit of a curve out, especially if we hit our land drop here. We have Cat, Sash into Fable, and then we're hoping to hit a Sigarda's Aid, or just top deck a Sigarda's Aid into the hammer. Gain 11, potentially deal our opponent 11 damage. Okay, we did not hit it. I think we'll go for the Aganjo into the Sash. Let's attack first. Get the Sash going. Maybe up against Rakdos here. They just have maybe a little bit of a slower hand. Okay, second Den. So definitely expecting a Stomp here. No Stomp yet. Okay. Let's get Fable down. Trying to find a Sigarda's Aid. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire, interesting. Yep. We'll go get a Mountain. So they get a redraw, Mountain. Okay. We will get rid of... Let's get rid of these. Fighter's Class is decent. We'll go get Sword. Getting a treasure is nice. And we'll pass it back. Okay, there's a Karn. Yep, gonna go get a card out of their sideboard. Let's see what they get here. Skyship is fine. This flips over. We have a sword, but can't equip it. Kill the Karn. Another treasure. Karn's dead. We'll play a Nahiri. Play a hammer. Make a core. Equip the hammer on it. Alright, I was about to say, going to be a little bit harder for them to deal with an 11-11. Lauren's Escape, maybe. Laron is good, but it might end up being a little bit too slow in this matchup. Kind of like a store. Sash might be a little bit weak. Fable. It's fine. I guess we just cut this. But I do like having it for their hammers. Or, excuse me, their, for our hammers to be able to equip them. Man, I kind of want the Laron, but I'm not sure. It's just awkward. Or did we want the escapes? Just in case we know that they play burn probably post-board. This is a little bit worse on the draw, but it's a good value card. I feel like we just want to slam a sword. Now let's try something like this. Like, yeah, we're getting rid of an earlier play, but we should be okay here. It's a little bit awkward. We'll take a mulligan. This is a lot better. Just put hammer back. Yeah, maybe we just do. Like, hammer's nice, but I like having some cards we could play that will actually do something. Pretty sure they just have Play with Fire. Rending Volley. Okay. Well, we know they brought those in. There's a Darksteel Citadel. Maybe they'll just ramp themselves. Yep, there's a Cleansing Wildfire. Gonna give themselves some ramp. Alright. Kemba's pretty nice. Let's get another one of these down. Looking for a land to hit our sword. That would be pretty decent. Okay, Spikefield Hazard, sure. Ossification, not really the card we were looking for. We could Kemba. Just make them have to keep dealing with our cards. Okay, there's a Glory Bringer. Kemba's gonna die. Looking for a land still off the top. Pouncer is not bad. Pouncer is definitely a card. Okay, Anger the Gods, sure. That's gone. They got 2 cards left. Oh, there's a land drop, but I think... Yeah, we still want this as a white source. I think we need to ossify the Glory Bringer here. It definitely needs to go. If we draw another land, we have a store, which would be nice. Then we can block the den. They might go for the Field of Ruin. They can't destroy the mountain. They'd have to get rid of one of our non-basics here. Alright, tap land. There's a Karn. Well, we have a Laron to kill whatever they go get. Probably a Skyship still. Meteor. They're gonna get the Glory Bringer back. That's a shame. Let's just play this. Don't want to play the sword, it'll die. Laron doesn't have a target right now. They could tap out for this. They'll destroy the ossification, get back Glorybringer, get us down to 8. Okay, that's fine. Combustible Gearhulk's pretty scary. And we hit a land. Yeah, we're just dead to their creature land. They can just exert that on whatever creature we play. Bit rough. They did have the ramp spell there. Maybe we want another ossification. Laron would have been fine eventually. A store was okay too. We kind of just were a little bit behind. Just a little bit behind. Let's try this out. See if we can get a pretty quick start on them here. Yeah, we'll try this out. It's okay. We're one land away from being able to get a Fable or a Sword down. And we have an interaction spell, which is nice. Okay. Well, Escape is a little bit scary, but we'll pass. We can definitely protect our card if they have like a Stomp or something here, so that's at least nice. And then we'll get the Scry. Yep. Okay, no land, but we do have a Scrove. Do they have a kill spell here? Yep, there's a Stomp. Yep, we'll protect it. Put that on the bottom. Attack for 2. Play Scrove. And really looking for a land here. Just so we can get this Fable down, get some value going. Our opponent may be trying to ramp themselves here. Yep, there's a Wildfire. So definitely looking for a land. Okay. Looks like they have the removal here for the Scrove, yep. Alright, hit the Forge. Let's get this down. They may have an Anger the Gods. We still have pretty good hand here, though. Okay, land drop and Cavalier of Flame. Okay. We have an ossification for that. Sacred Cat's pretty good. I think we get rid of that and redraw into a land. Yep, let's ossify. Get rid of this Cavalier Flame. We'll attack. Let's get Sword down. That way we know we could potentially just equip the Sword and start to have protection. We could have played the other Fable, but if they have Anger the Gods, we'd lose all of our creatures. I'd rather not do that. Now they have to have an answer in their hand for when we equip, which is nice. Okay, there's the Anger. So we get Fable too, which is nice. Fable's gonna flip over. Hammer's okay. We're gonna try to equip. Let's see if they have an answer. Yep, equip here. They have a Stomp. They might. Okay, there's the Stomp. We have Sacred Cat. Plus a Hammer. So we could potentially still have this Sword here. Depending on what they do. They got 2 cards left. They have the Glorybringer. It's kind of rough. They just have Bone Crusher. That's obviously not that bad. Okay, Cavalier. That's not that scary, but it's still obviously problematic. Okay, they didn't want the Karn, so they get a redraw. Okay, we don't see anything yet. Let's equip here. Gonna come in for 3. Well, we got protection from their deck right now. Hoping to hit a land, Sigarda's Aid. Let's play Kemba from the Exile Zone. Gonna try to put the hammer on it. I have 1 card left. What's up, Flush? Hope you're doing good. Alright, we got a 13-13. We can give it protection from red next turn. We're at 19 life. Okay, there's a Fires of Invention, so they can play 1 more spell. Okay, Thought Not Seer, gonna take the Fable. Okay. It's pretty good though, it can block the Kemba. Ooh, but we draw the Ossification. Alright. Let's go and get rid of this Thought Not Seer and come in for lethal. Yep, gonna get rid of that. We get a redraw. We'll equip to the Kemba. And come in for 15. Yep, opponent's going to concede. Able to take that match down. I think this deck's pretty decent. This is our second go-round with it. I really felt like we needed the Armory card in Shadows over Innistrad as well. It's kind of sad that that wasn't included to be able to go search for an equipment, so that way we can play mono white. But I still think that this deck's pretty decent. I think that on the ladder you're going to catch a lot of opponents that don't know what you're doing in the beginning, and you can just like kind of combo kill them or deal them just huge amounts of damage and kill them pretty quickly. As you can see, the sword itself is also just like a phenomenal equipment that's really great and flexible in a lot of different matchups. So overall, I had a lot of fun with this deck, as I always do. Definitely give it a try. Don't forget to catch me on Twitch 3 days during the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. Pacific. And you can catch me Sundays as well at 1 p.m. Hosting a tournament usually. You can find all those links for my content as well for the tournaments down below in the description. Stay cheesy.